Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda. It is October, and I have made some very bad choices leading up to this month. First of all, we're going to talk about all the books that I want to read in October, and by the time you're watching this, I started reading. Technically, I started the day before October on some books. I will explain as we get there, but wow, this is going to be a lot. So let's just jump right into it. So if you've been around at all, you know that I have 50 series that I want to read before I turn 50. I want to be caught up or finished with 50 different series. Okay, here are the ones that I drew the last time I did my draws to see which one I was going to read, which ones I was going to read next. I always draw 11 or 12 because I need to average 11 or 12 books a month in order to be able to finish by the time I turn 50. So here are the books that I have drawn. Some of these I talked about in my last 50 before 50 update that I was going to be reading them. So here they are. Then I saw Becca's Spookoplathon and I was like, oh, I really want to do that. So if I can incorporate those 11 books, I'm going to do 10 rolls and those will be the 10 books that I read. And that'll be great. Remember, I'm trying to slow down. I'm keeping things lower, keeping my numbers lower. So that's what I'll do. So these are the 10 books that I decided to read or that I rolled on Becca's Spookoplathon. And I started recording it and my camera was not actually recording like I thought it was. So anyway, you do not have footage of me rolling these, but these are the books, 10 books to go with my 10 rolls. And as you can tell, some of them are the same. So I only ended up with 5 extra books from that roll. So that was not bad, right? Just 5 extra. So now we're at 16 books, which is, not that big of a deal. And then I got a message on Discord that said, hey, we're doing the Stephen King Clue readathon in October. Would you like to join us? And I can't say no to a readathon. So I said yes. This is hosted by the Bookish Drummer and his fiancee Stacy, and I'm on the team. Let me move the mouse because I cannot say his name, but this team is what I'm on. He is Agatha Christie's detective. Okay, so this is the team that I'm on. All that matters is that there are 30 prompts, and my team, each time my team reads 10 of those prompts, we get another clue to try to solve the mystery of who was killed, by who, with what weapon, and what location. And it's all Stephen King based. It is so creative. It is so cool. But that means that I don't know what I'm reading first because my team is working together to finish these 30 prompts over here on the left. So what I have done, though, is I did pick one prompt. Everybody on our team picked one. So I'm starting with prompt number 11, and I'm reading In a Dark, Dark Wood. So that actually doesn't increase anything at all yet. And I'm also hoping that these other books that are on my list will fit some of the other 30 prompts. And when it's my turn to pick another prompt, I'll be able to fit one of those without adding an extra book. So all of this is to not add an extra book through the Clue readathon. Then I got another message on Discord that said, last year you did the trick-or-treat-a-thon with us and your team won, and so we came in second place. So you get to start a day early and start reading on September 30th. Would you like to join the trick-or-treat-a-thon? And I was like, oh yeah, I need to do that. I want to do that. And I need to make a board. So here is my board. And here are the books that go with those. I did my best to try to get every space on this board with a book that I had already planned to read. Did this work? No, it did not. And now I have these books. That means that when we take them all and add them all together, I'm reading 29 books for the month of October. Now, there are a few caveats. Yes, I do have Words of Radiance that is 1,000 pages. But other than that, I think I only have one other book that's even over 500 pages. And most of these are around 300 pages. Some of them are less than 100 because they're just short stories that go along with my 50 before 50. And so, like, I know this Siege of Tilpur up here is literally a 26-page Kindle book. So that will take me 30 minutes, sit down, well, maybe an hour, sit down, read the book. So I'm not worried that this is unmanageable. I'm almost just laughing at myself for once again getting into something like this, because I cannot say no when people ask me to join their readathon. So I am going to be driving in a car quite a bit this month, especially when you're watching this video today. I have just driven for 2 straight days for about 12 hours a day, maybe even a little bit more. And so hopefully I have knocked out a lot of these books just on this drive. I'm going to go back where you can see all of the covers. So I want you to look at these books. Let me know which ones you're excited for me to read and what you want to know about it. I think I'm most excited for The Swordcatcher, Cassandra Clare's brand new release, and Holly, which is Stephen King's brand new release. I also managed over here to get in 2 J.D. Robb books and a Jacqueline Winspear and a Gina Showalter. Those are all on my 50 before 50. So I'm going to knock out 4 bonus books this month if I get all of this done. So anyway, I want to know what you want to know more about. And I am going to be reporting in semi-vlog style. I started filming the day I started reading, which was September 30th. So I'm going to be checking in periodically as I am going through and seeing what I can read. Now, there are actually some of these over here that I can start even before September 30th. And those are any of them that aren't in either of the other 2 things. So anything that's not involved in a readathon, like this Drive book and the Siege of Tilpur, they're both too short and I couldn't make them fit any prompts for this one. And they're too short for the Clue readathon, so I can actually go ahead and read those. I mean, those will be some of my 50 before 50 taken off without me having to take any of my October time to do that. So there we have it. I don't know if this was a smart decision, but I'm actually really looking forward to doing this. Like, I think this is going to be a lot of fun to just dive in and see how many of these books I can get through. Yes, I set myself up with a lot of nonsense to have 29 books that I want to read in the month of October. But like I said, I may be able to knock 2 of them out even before October starts. And then hopefully I can get one read before, since I get to start early. So it's going to be one of these over here. I get to start these books. Any of these books, I get to start a day early. So I'm going to be doing a lot of driving that day. So I'm just going to jump right in to that readathon and get going as fast as possible with it. And that's it. If you made it this far and you don't really have any thoughts about any of these books, or you just think I'm weird about the whole thing and you want to leave a comment below, just put like a stack of books, because clearly I have a stack of books. And then check back. I will be periodically updating things as I read them, like I said. And so maybe I'm thinking a weekly update video. It's not really going to be a vlog, although if I remember and we're out somewhere, I will try to get a video of it. We are taking a little weekend vacation in October as well. So we'll see what we can do. It is fall here in North Dakota and I am enjoying it so much. The leaves are beautiful. And so I would really like to get some footage of that. October is just going to be fantastic up here and I'm so excited about it. So that is going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me and I will see you in the next one. Bye.